From plum to beefsteak, tomatoes are the most popular homegrown fruit in the United States. Master gardener William Moss is here to help show us how to grow the biggest, juiciest tomatoes in your garden or on your patio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
You too.
Now, a lot of people, their gardens are up, they're going already, but it's not too late, maybe even up here to plant tomatoes, right?
No, it's not too late to plant tomatoes anywhere, and they're so popular because they produce a ton of fruit over and over, and it's full of nutrients, vitamins, antioxidants, all that stuff, and you can't beat a fresh homegrown tomato.
I'm with you on that. How good is that?
That's good stuff.
That's good stuff. I'll tell you what, you talk some more while I have some tomato. A little basil, a little mozzarella on there. What are the things you need to have if you want to grow tomatoes?
You want to grow tomatoes, you got to have good sunlight. You got to have sunlight, you got to have consistent moisture, you got to have a good rich soil. Now, the thing about the sunlight, you got to have 6+ to grow them really well. A lot of sunlight. Right. Now for water, you want to make sure you can water every at least 3 days. That way they won't split and crack if there's something that comes out on them, and they'll produce.
And you can't let that tomato plant go too many days without the water.
No, you can't.
Serious problems.
Then the fruit drops, or it just won't work out well. That's good, isn't it? Homegrown tomatoes. You got to start with a good, rich soil. So I always say my #1 tip is amend the soil. Right. You know, make sure you use a good organic compost. Right. Add in a good fertilizer and all that. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put in a good rich soil in here, and that's the basis for growing good tomatoes. Is to have a good rich soil.
So you're working a planter tomato here. Yeah. You get nice compost down there in the bottom. See, look how black and dark and rich
that's good stuff.
That smells really earthy. That smells good.
Right.
So you go to the hothouse, you get your big tomato.
Get you a big tomato you can plant out.
What do you do with that thing?
Now the thing about it, tomatoes, you can plant them deeper than other plants. So I'm going to take off all these bottom leaves. You see me coming in, I'm just snipping off these bottom ones. Right. Because I want them to be out of the way. That guy's there's a little stubborn. And
because there's going to be plenty on the top.
Plenty on the top.
Plenty of fruit up top.
And tomatoes have the advantage of being able to grow roots out of their stem. Right. So you put this guy down in here deep. It's in my deep design planters ink pot.
I got it.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm getting involved. Give my hand. Look at that. I'll hold it up so you can go ahead and put them in there. So yeah, we got our and they grow so well in containers. They go well in the ground. Yeah. They also, and so that's just deep, and they'll just keep growing. They also can grow in these upside down containers.
I've seen this on TV. It really, really works.
It really works. It really works. You take this guy off, and you put a tomato like this. Right. You see this hole here? Yeah. You just pop that out.
That goes in there.
Yeah, it goes in there, and it works great if you can get a person to help you, and then you put the tomato to come out this end.
That's great.
And it looks like this when it's finished. It's all hanging down, and
look at that.
Everything's coming out. Looks
That's pretty cool. All right, all right.
And it gives you tomatoes for you pretty much all season.
Here's the other part of this, though. You get down to it. Your plants are up. Yeah. These things are going to grow and grow and grow. And they're going to get fruit on them. You've got to have some sort of support work, right?
Look at this. We got something brand new. I'll give you the green one because you are green. I don't know why I got yellow.
Don't be afraid.
But anyway, you take this in here and you put it in there. It works much better with 2 people. You want to do this early. Do it before it gets to the point where it's going to be a problem.
Okay, and so then just take like a couple of, from the bread bag, take a little tie on there.
Some ties, and now this will hold all that weight and keep it going for you all season long. You got easy tomatoes. Don't have to worry about them falling off or anything like that.
Yeah, because a single stake like that is not going to work.
This is not going to work. It's going to start falling and splitting. You got to get a cage around.
Okay, here's the thing though. Sometimes it depends on your iron. If it's been a wet summer, whatever, you can get bugs, you get these aphids, you get all kinds of nasty stuff working in there. How do you prevent that?
Now, do it organically, I always say. First of all, you want to check under the bottom of the leaves. Right. That's where the bad guys are going to be hiding. Okay. So when you pick a fruit, look under there to see. Yep. Knock them off, wash them off with a water hose, or go out and get you a nice organic fertilizer and spray on it. Something like a Safer, spray the bottom of the leaves on that. Yeah. Using that Safer organic stuff, and that way you keep everything ready to eat as soon as you got it.
And then within another, 6, 8 weeks or so?
Let's say 6 to 8 weeks.
Yep, all of a sudden, you're looking at bad boys like this.
Fresh tomatoes for salsa, for salads. You can use them in tomato, what they call that stuff where they lay it with cheese. Tomato au gratin.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of neat little things we can do with fresh tomatoes, and they're easy.
Dr. Moss, as always, a pleasure. Thank you so much. For more on growing great tomatoes, go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com, or go to
williammoss.tv.
There you go. Now here's Maggie.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.